Hi there. Now I'm out again. This time I'm not out with my own boat. Actually, we are out with Anders' boat.
Yes, my boat. First sail this year in autumn.
And you have restored this boat. It was something that you found on Blocket.
Yes.
A year ago or two.
Yeah, a year ago.
Yeah.
Last autumn. And at that time I just tried it once sailing, but it was much things to do with it, even though it was just used once time, because it has laying in somebody's garden for 10 years.
And it was full of water, you told me as well.
I think it was like 20 gallons of water in it.
So now you have painted it and fixed some things that weren't perfect, like this.
Yep.
So this is Värtan, and as you see, we have still some pretty autumn colors in the trees. Yep. And some nice houses. Maybe we will get some viewers. Okay, now we have some sail.
Yes.
And we are leaving the port and heading out on Värtan towards Lidingö, it looks like.
Yep.
I think your sail is actually pointing very nicely.
I think it's nice, the form of it.
Yeah.
This is what I have been waiting for.
Yeah. So,
sitting down low.
So when it's blowing a lot, it's more comfortable because you get rid of the wind.
Yeah, protection.
How come that you chose this boat? Was it that you just found it on Blocket, or?
Yes, but I've been looking for a boat about this size for a very long time to go camp cruising.
Yeah, okay.
It's my big interest. I really want a little bit of adventure, to have this kind of boat and go out in the outer part of our archipelago outside of Stockholm, where we have thousands of islands. And in many parts of there, you have stones in the water, I mean, everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you have a bigger boat, you can't go in everywhere.
Oh.
But with a boat like this, with a centerboard, you can go in the shallow, small spots you can find. That's really what I want. To go out, far out, where you have these low islands. Really nice. And the other option is then maybe to use a paddle canoe or something.
I guess that's the area north of Svenska Högarna up to Söderarm and in towards there is an area where you can't sail with the big sailboat.
Yes, and you have this, it's called Stora Nassa, Lilla Nassa, Björkskär, lots of this nice area. Go with this boat from, I mean, like we are nearly as far in as Stockholm. To go out there, it takes more or less 2 days of sailing if you go from here to go all the way out.
So you want something that you can drive a little closer and launch a little bit further out.
Yes. Because then you can reach this area just in 1 day.
how did you find my channel? Was that before you found this boat? Or?
Yes, it was. I think it was your channel that I discovered this boat.
Okay, yeah.
And then I saw the drawings from the guy selling the drawings to this boat. And usually I go on internet looking what's for sale. I mean, more or less every day you're looking for smaller sailing boats less than 20 feet.
Yeah.
And looking and see what's there. And one day this boat was there.
Yeah, and I think it's much cheaper to buy than to build actually.
Yes.
And you paid just around 10,000 kroner.
Yeah, it was
about $1,000
or €1,000
for this boat.
Yeah.
And that's really cheap, because if you want to build this, it would probably cost about 5 to 10 times more.
Yeah, and it was even with a small trailer, so just for short transport.
So we have been looking at the boat here, and you want to make it more old school looking.
Yes.
You're thinking about replacing this line here with
something like this. It's synthetic, but it looks like old. So I will change this also.
Here you can see the boom. This is actually, it's strange that he has chosen to build it this way, because
it should be stronger the other way.
Yeah, the strongest direction is this. It's more thick this way than it is this way.
Yeah.
You can see that it's flexing a little bit when the wind is pulling.
It's spruce. Spruce is a little bit soft.
It's tough and soft. So now we actually got some sun as well. It's just coming out through the clouds there. And over here we have Storholmen. You told me that they had a restaurant. Can we see the restaurant? Is that the restaurant?
No.
No?
It's around the corner.
Okay, it's on that side. Yeah. But it looks like there is almost some permanent buildings here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
It's a regular boat going into town.
Okay, so you can actually live here during the winter time as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the boat goes to the subway. The subway station, Ropsten.
Oh, very convenient.
Yeah.
You don't need a car then.
No. It's cold, but it's not icy.
There is no ice flows yet.
In the north part of this open sea here, there is a small sound going into another sort of a lake. It's called Kyrkviken, yes. Yeah. And it's a really nice place to go. You see a lot of people go there in the afternoon, taking small boats, going in there, maybe have a barbecue or something and swimming. So I will also try to go with this boat in there. Because when you go in there, you don't see any houses, you don't see any traffic at all, so you can almost think that you're way out in the archipelago.
Because most of this is a nature reserve, isn't it? Yeah. So there we have the restaurant on this island.
Storholmens sjökrog.
The Big Island Restaurant. Lake restaurant. Lite fika med sig. And now the weather has improved.
And blue skies.
And we are almost running with the wind, so it's coming in from 120 degrees perhaps. And we are running with the wind at about 4 knots.
Hull speed.
Yeah. Actually, I've been up to about 5, a little more than 5 knots with my boat, running with the wind, and about 1.5 meter waves behind me.
Could be interesting.
Yeah, in through Södertälje channel with my daughter. She was thrilled with the speed, but I was terrified with the unbalancing act when we were at the wave crests, because it felt like the boat was just about to turn over every time. I really like this one. It's beautiful.
Glued in oak.
Is this new, or was it like this?
It was like this, yes.
But the shape of it and the looks of it, it's really nice. And it's slim, much slimmer than mine. and you're planning on putting on an oak?
Yeah, half round.
Half round of oak here.
Yep.
So this is just painted for the moment.
Yep.